I'm going to take a quick video of my backyard rink in case it gives ideas, inspiration to anybody else. So I don't have a huge backyard. You can see the fence. There's a little deer over there. You can see my deck, and then the fence, and it gets kind of steep here. So I chose not to go wider than I am. And I got a place set right there. So I'm maximizing my backyard space. This is plenty big. It's 16 by 36, and this is my low end, and then the elevation rises, and that's going to be my shallow end. What I did is I actually put some mulch down. You can use bags of mulch, or if you put an old tarp down, you can just use the mulch they sell at the landscaping store. And I put mulch down here just to build up my ground, and in the springtime I'll just use that mulch for my landscaping. I have two plastic liners down. First I have a white old tarp, large tarp. Then on top of that white tarp, I change out a thinner plastic liner each season. So I think it's only 4 mil, but that's plenty. So I got two essentially pieces of plastic down. First is like a protective layer. The second is just to hold the water in. And now I got these posts set up, and then these are 8-footers, and then I got 10-footers, another 8-footer, and then same thing on the other side, 8, 10, 8. And the reason for that is it's from my shading system. Yes, I have 3 cables running from each 8-footer, then another cable from the 10-footers. I'll explain that pulley in just a second. First, let's talk about the netting. So this is the way I do my netting. Next year, maybe I could go higher. I stopped at the 8 feet. Maybe I could go up to the 9-10 feet. But what I do is I just create this kind of a shelf, so that pucks that, see, I don't want those windows to get it, pucks that hit the post or crossbar will get caught. And I won't be looking for pucks in my neighbor's yard. Works pretty good. Some pucks still escape, but this catches a lot of pucks. And this is just pond netting. And it's just connected. I do another set of cables. I got that little cross arm going. A lot of cables in my setup. Cables, carabiners, all cheap too, You sell them on Amazon. And then let's talk about the cables now. So let's go to the other side for the shading system. So I live in Colorado. We can see the sun starting to rise. We get very strong sunshine here. So I use this shading. It's meant for like fencing, privacy fencing, but it works great for shade as well. I have carabiners running on each cable, and it's only a 8-footer. So I have to connect it in the middle. So I have another cable running down the middle, and then same thing on that side. And now let's talk about the pulley. So I have actually a motor. I still have to finish installing it, but I have a motor that's going to control this shading system, open and close it for me. And I just do that from my phone. There's a controller that connects to Wi-Fi, and I'm going to just use my app to open and close my shade. Even though it's not hard to do manually, but it's kind of cool to be able to automate it. So that's my backyard rink set up, and I brace my posts in the corners like that. They're actually in the middle. They're not in the ground. They're just inside the corners. And then I'm bracing them like that. The middle ones I could brace as well, but I actually just have a cable. It's hard to see. Maybe it's better to see on the other side. I got like a cable, and in fact there's a gap there. I can add like a 4x4 just to stop that gap. And I got a cable running on the other side from each corner post to make sure that sucker doesn't lean too far forward. But it's in the ground pretty good. These are in the ground, in addition to being connected to the 2x12s. And those are 2x12s. Yeah, I can make them bigger. Some people do make like legit boards, but these are just 2x12s, just enough to hold the water in. All right, and that's my backyard rink. A good old cheap net, cans for Target, and a rebounder. And that's my rink. 2026. Oh, and lights too. I also have lights running underneath the plastic liner, but above the white liner, following the circumference of the boards, just LED light strips. And the controller is kind of right there. Can't really see it, but all right, later.